Here we have the 12 pack of Sublimation tumblers, flat edge, blank, skinny, straight, 20 ounce, stainless steel double wall insulated Sublimation water bottles that I got off of Amazon. In this pack, I get a straw, and I get a shrink wrap sleeve, and I get a rubber bottom. Then I pre-made my design. Remember to always flip your tumbler with the top facing down and flip your image to wrap around. I pre-cut it out and put the tape around the edge. You want to pull your image tightly around the cup to make sure you don't have any air bubbles. And you use some tape to use as a kind of pulling mechanism to make sure it's tight. Make sure you tap down the top to make sure your image is evenly going around the edge of your cup. Tape the ends of both of your sides of your image to make sure everything is even out, and then go through the center of it and make sure you tape down those gaps to make sure you reduce any chances of air bubbles. Then what I like to do is get a nice long piece of tape and go around the top edge of it, just a little bit on the paper, and the rest of it is up above. And later on we'll push that down to reduce the chance of air getting in the top part and creating that shadow effect or air bubbles. So you see here, I'm pushing it down to make sure it is on the paper nice and tightly, and then I'm going to start rolling over the tape around the edge so we can create that nice tight fit. What you also want to make sure you do is the seam of your image. Use a nail or a card or whatever your tool of choice is, and to make sure you push down that tape along the edge so that we really get all that air out and not have any air bubbles. I like to set my press on 380 degrees for 70 seconds. I do this twice. So when I put it in, I put the seam side up. Make sure you have your protective heat gloves because it can get hot. And then the second time around, I'll turn it around 180 degrees and let it go for another 70 seconds. When it's done, use your heat gloves and pull it out. Set it over to the side in your designated area on a cloth. You don't want to burn your surface. Make sure it's completely cooled off before you start taking off the tape and unwrapping your product. Now we have a finished product. Let me know what you think. Another little nice thing to have is that rubber bottom that comes with the cups to make sure it don't slip and slide on surfaces. Put the straw in our lid to finish off this product and twist it on. And voila! Nicely done product.